Hmm. Well, I feel a little bit better. Not as bad as I did yesterday and the day before yesterday. So it's still kind of hard to tell if I'm actually back to my 100%, but I guess we'll see quite soon because I'm already a little bit late. So I need to get up, I need to get ready, I need to go to the office. But yeah, another week. Let's see how this week is going to go. Hopefully, a little bit better than the previous one. At least a little bit better than the ending of the previous one. And yeah, oh man, I really don't want to get up. And it's odd because like I slept normally. And if this would be a day off, I would have a much easier time getting up in the morning. But as soon as I know that I need to go into the office, like I have difficulties getting up. And it's 100% a mental thing because like if it would be a day off, I would have no difficulties getting out of the bed. But now when I know that I need to do something and I need to go to the office, all of a sudden I'm tired and I don't want to get up. So that's definitely my mind kind of playing tricks on me and my mind being a little bitch and trying to make me stay in bed. But well, unfortunately, that is not a option. So it is time to get up. It is time to get the day started, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Well, once again, it feels like it's winter outside. I mean, at least it's sunny, but other than that, it's cold as shit. And it's going to be cold for like the next couple of days, so that's something I probably need to get used to. It's really odd how like the weather changes like week by week, even day by day, because like it can be warm one day and then the next it's already going to be cold and you'll have to wear like a winter jacket. So that is not something I'm very happy with, but other than that, it's a nice morning. At least it's sunny outside, so that's a good thing. Plus, I'll be spending most of the day in the office anyways, so I don't really necessarily care about it being a little bit colder outside. But yeah, I guess we are going back to the cold weather. So yeah, anyways, I am going to the office now. And then afterwards, after the office, I'll once again be going directly into the gym. So I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Well, I do feel significantly better than I did yesterday and the day before yesterday. So I feel like I'm almost at my 100% again. I mean, I'm not fully there yet because my stomach still feels a little bit weird, but I'm pretty much okay now. So I feel like I'm probably going to be able to eat properly today, and I feel like it is going to be more or less a normal, regular day, which is a good thing because I was like already getting really tired of being miserable at home. So I'm really looking forward to getting back on track and to have my life back where I can just go to the gym and go to the office properly. Also, I feel like the value that these videos that I make provide is mostly the fact that I'm kind of practicing my English, because it's also like when I speak on a regular day-to-day basis, I don't really think about how is it that I pronounce stuff all that much. But now when I'm making these videos, I'm actually actively thinking about not messing up, and I'm kind of trying to talk a little bit more slowly than I normally would, just so I would give myself time to think about what is it that I actually want to say, and give myself time to think about how is it that I should say it. So I feel like if these videos are ever going to do anything good for me, one of the things that they will probably help me with is just being a little bit more mindful and a little bit more careful when it comes to talking, and just like give myself time to like figure out what is it that I actually want to say before I actually say it. So that might be a benefit, because I feel like that's probably going to be the only benefit of me making these videos, because I don't think that anyone is ever actually going to see them. So at least it's going to be like a English practice for me, basically. Other than that, the day has already begun, so I just came home to eat something a little bit, which went well. I didn't go to the bathroom immediately, so that is a good thing. So yeah, just came home to eat a little bit, and now I'm going to be heading back to the office. So the next time we talk is most probably already going to be the point where I'm going to be going to the gym. So, anyways, see you guys in a little bit. Oh, also, if you guys are wondering what's up with my face, I crashed out yesterday because nothing was going my way. and I started getting increasingly more grumpy, which eventually led me to go full autism mode and just trying to clean out my face, which, as you can see, wasn't all that successful. Actually, maybe it was a little bit successful because I did get rid of some of the spots on my face that I wanted to get rid of for a while now. But yeah, now it basically just looked like I came out of a war zone. But no, it was just me crashing out and trying to clean my face. So that's what happened to my face. Okay, day at the office is done. So now I need to prep this meat, and then I'll be slowly making my way down to the gym. Also, I still have not fully recovered. I actually still had a fairly miserable day, to be completely honest, because it's almost like at this point my stomach is intentionally fucking with me, because like it can be absolutely okay for like hours, and then all of a sudden my stomach is like, oh, so you're having like a reasonably good time, you're sitting in a meeting, well, let's try to make it an active effort for you not to shit yourself. And then you just kind of sit there in the meeting actively battling stomach pain, and like that's basically the only thing that you can think about. So like, first of all, like the people that are in the meeting with you most probably think that you're a moron because you can't really focus on the thing that you should be focusing on. And then on top of that, you're just like constantly battling this stomach ache that is like basically forcing you to go to the bathroom almost. So that is still an issue, and that is still something I'm clearly not over. And I mean, it is definitely better than it was yesterday and the day before yesterday, but yeah, it's still not amazing. Also, another thing I feel like is like being in the US and being socially awkward and not really being all that interested in talking to people is like the worst place you can be in. Like if you're not really that interested in like small talk and just like mingling with random people. Because I'm from Eastern Europe, and like the cool thing about Eastern Europe is like being socially awkward and introverted. If you live in Eastern Europe, is absolutely fine because there we don't need to pretend that we don't like each other. Like I can be sitting next to somebody in the office, and it's absolutely fine for me to never talk to him because, well, first of all, I don't really know him, and secondly, I probably don't even like him all that much. So like, I don't need to pretend to like someone just because it's kind of polite and kind of accepted. But here it's almost like if you're not going to make small talk with every single person that you see, you're going to be kind of considered an alien, and people are going to look at you weirdly, like you're rude. And it's like, motherfucker, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't know you. Maybe I don't even like you. Maybe I think that you're annoying. So, like, why the fuck would I talk to you if I don't really have this ongoing contact with you? But no, for some reason, people in the US feel like they want to make small talk about everything and about anything. I've seen people make small talk about like fucking what kind of bagels they like. So yeah, I never really understood this part about people in the US because it's like from one side they're like being nice to each other and that's cool and that's fine, but it's also like they would talk shit about each other afterwards. So it's like, why do you even then go through the effort of communicating with this person if you don't like them? So like, yeah, it's a very odd environment for me to navigate because I'm just not used to these kind of things. Like I can just like fucking not talk to anyone when I live in Eastern Europe. Like I can be living next to a person for like the entirety of my life and not even like speak to him. Like we don't need to talk to neighbors, we don't need to talk to people in the office. The only people we do actually talk with is the people that you are forced to talk to because of work or anything else that you need to do, and then people that you are actually friends with. Everyone else can go and fuck themselves. So yeah, that is definitely something that I need to get used to when it comes to living in the US, because yeah, it does seem a little bit weird. But yeah, other than that, I am having a slightly better day than I had yesterday and the day before yesterday, but still it's kind of weird because of the constant shifts in my stomach and my constant like fluctuations of mood because of that. And then on top of that, I just kind of need to like get back into like my regular routine, which is also not that easy considering the fact that I'm constantly battling this stomach issue that I have. But hopefully tomorrow that's already going to be gone. Now the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to finish preparing this meat and then I'm going to go directly into the gym. So I guess I'll talk to you guys once I'll be done with the gym. See ya. Well, I am not going to lie to you guys. There were moments when I was close. There were moments when I was this close to making a mess.
Who made that mess? You did, kid.
Is that? Did you guys hear that? That was odd. Anyways, there were moments when I was very, very close to making a mess at the gym. But I did not. So, once again, another day where I can proudly say that I spent the whole day without shitting my pants, which is a very good accomplishment in my mind. But, anyways, let's be a little bit more serious. The training actually went quite well. It actually helped because now I actually feel much better than I did when I went to the gym. So at the beginning, when I was just going to the gym, I actually felt like it is going to be a very bad workout. But then, as I started getting into the workout, all of a sudden I started feeling much better, and actually now I feel very okay. So I feel like the workout kind of helped in a way. I'm not really sure how, but yeah, somehow I feel much better than I did before I went to the gym. So I guess that is the benefit of doing fitness and doing sports activities. I guess that does help from time to time with your overall health and with your overall well-being. But yeah, the workout is done. I am currently home and cooking food, and I am pretty much close to being done with the day. And I have to say, it is hard doing stuff. On top of that, it is even harder doing stuff when nothing is really going your way. And on top of that, it's even harder doing stuff when nothing is going your way and you're also not good at the things that you do. And then on top of that, it is even harder doing stuff when you're bad at doing these things when nothing is going your way. And on top of that, you don't have an end goal in mind. So yeah, I do sometimes struggle, and sometimes it is a little bit difficult to keep this going, and sometimes it is a little bit difficult to keep on making these videos, especially when I'm feeling like dog shit, especially like I'm miserable, my face is all messed up, and I constantly have to go to the bathroom. But I did promise myself that I'm going to keep on doing this, and I did promise myself that for once I'm going to give this my all, and I'm not going to stop as soon as something bad is going to happen. So that is exactly what is it that I'm doing. If you do want to do something, if you really do want to do something and you constantly think about it, I feel like there's no alternative. You just have to keep on doing it. But other than that, today was a little bit mixed, but I feel like it was already significantly better than my weekend. So today I start finally feeling a little bit more alive than I did previously. So I feel like we are going into the right direction. We are pretty much back at the weight where we started before the cheat day. Today was already significantly better when it comes to the way that I feel. So I feel like we are going into the right direction. So hopefully tomorrow is going to be even better. So see you guys tomorrow.